What's up, guys? It's JoyaSportsNetwork over here, and let's get right onto the news. Basketball. One that's very disappointing for me. Rondo is gonna be out for 6 to 8 weeks. This is gonna hurt because Rondo is an important piece for the Lakers. He's a very important piece for us, and this is gonna be a very difficult loss for the next 6 to 8 weeks because he could possibly be out till, I don't know, the finals. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know who's gonna step up. Probably Caruso. I don't know. Next up, we got Bledsoe potentially going to the Lakers on a package deal. I don't think this will go through because guess what? The Lakers are gonna probably give the Bucks for Bledsoe. I believe it's reported that they are willing to give up Caruso, and I think it was Rondo plus the first round pick of this year's draft that's coming up for Bledsoe, and I feel that's too much for a player like Bledsoe, and I don't feel that will ever go through. Next up, we got the Knicks. The Knicks, they want Devin Booker, and I see this possible. I see that this is possible because the Knicks, they have so much money and cap space because they haven't got star players that they needed, that they have what it takes to invest in a player like Devin Booker and bring them to New York. Hopefully, we'll see if they will bring him or not. Next up, we got football. One that shocked the whole NFL world and all of American sports is Patrick Mahomes' contract with the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, I'm going to break it down for you guys. Kansas City gave him a 10-year contract. I believe it's going to be like 300 million guaranteed. 500 million contract, but it's going to be 10 years. Right now, he's still in his rookie contract, which has 2 more years left. So in total, he's going to be staying there for a good 12 years. So he's potentially going to be staying at the Chiefs till he's 37. That's when the contract runs out. It's like a baseball deal. It's kind of crazy. Shocked the NFL. I feel the NFL won't follow these type of contracts because, I don't know, I feel like players aren't willing to accept those type of contracts because they're not trying to stay tied to a team that long, and they always looking to get those bigger amounts of contracts. I don't see this continuing in NFL. I see this only being a Patrick Mahomes thing. Next up, we got Redskins changing their name. I'm curious to see what their name is going to be, but they're going to retire their old name, and they're going to change it to a new one. So I'll keep you guys posted on that and see what that new name is going to be. The NFL season update. There hasn't been no corona cases with players, I believe, in the NFL, but the NFL remains firm on starting their season the day that they chose it, and they're going to plan everything regular schedule with or without fans. The NFL is firm on their decision to continue the season. That's it for football and basketball. Now we got soccer. The Champions League draws are released. Now let me look them up for you guys so I could tell you guys how it's going to be. Champions League draws. Alright, let's get to it. Okay. Round of 16 ties, quarterfinals. Alright, so for the first one, it could be either Raw or Manchester City versus Lyon or Juventus. Right now, Manchester City beat Real Madrid 2-1. And Lyon beat Juventus 1-0. Honestly, if you ask me, with all due respect to Jacob, because it's just been released that City's still going to be in Champions League, I want to face Real Madrid because I would like to see Ronaldo get a hat-trick on Real Madrid and Dybala get a hat-trick on Real Madrid. I hope Juventus. That's if Juventus beats Lyon, though. I can't get cocky with Lyon because, they could just park the bus the whole game. Next up, we got Leipzig versus Atletico Madrid. I feel Atletico Madrid are favorites for this because I don't know if Werner is playing. I believe he is, but damn, Atletico. It's tough because Atletico, they knocked out the defending champions, Liverpool. Next up, we got either being Napoli or Barca versus Chelsea or Bayern. I believe Napoli and Barca are tied 1-1. They're playing at Barca's home field, but technically no fans, so I don't see the home field advantage in Champions League or in any sport right now. And Chelsea versus Bayern, I think Bayern smacked Chelsea. I don't remember the score, but yeah. Next up, Atalanta versus Paris Saint-Germain. You guys, this isn't me being Italian bias. I got Atalanta beating PSG. I got Atalanta beating PSG because Atalanta's on fire right now. That team's on fire. And PSG right now with all this drama about the French league shutting down and restarting, that's a disadvantage for PSG because the players are not probably going to come unfit that match while Atalanta's coming on fire, aiming already for that second place in Serie A. That team's been on fire. Alright, that's it for Champions League. Now back to soccer. Chelsea are interested in Henderson. For those of you who don't know who Henderson is a goalie for Sheffield United, but he is a Manchester United loaned player. So Man U loaned him out there, and Chelsea is trying to negotiate a price for that goalie, and they're trying to make him the next goalie. So I don't know if that could be. I don't know who's the goalie at Chelsea. Kepa's replacement, potentially, probably. Next up, we got Manchester City banned overruled. As predicted, guys, I told you. Manchester City, the ban is overruled. They're no longer going to be banned from Champions League. We're always... My friend Jacob, he's been through a lot. But we've been seeing this ban go back and forth for like the past 2 to 3 years already. And City always finds a way to beat it, to be honest. So I'm excited for Manchester City. It's well deserved. The ban is off. That's a big European team that we need to see competing in Champions League. They got a lot of European attraction, so glad they're unbanned. Next up, I got my Juventus versus Atalanta recap. Usually I post these videos separately, but I was like, why not? 2 birds with 1 stone. My recap. I'm not going to be biased towards my own team. To be honest, I feel like Atalanta deserved to win. Aside from the 2 penalties that we got, I feel Atalanta hugely deserve to win. Their soccer is beautiful. Gasperini has a wonderful system running over there. With Atalanta, the players, everything just clicks over there. And honestly, a very good team. Very good team. Very wonderful team. Atalanta deserve to beat us. Respect to Atalanta. But I'm glad Juve managed to tie it. Ronaldo with those 2 pens. We managed to spare a point, and we're still 8 points on top of Serie A. But honestly, Atalanta. Wow. Beautiful team, beautiful soccer style. That's why I feel like they're going to beat PSG. Sorry, Jesus. Next up, UFC versus UFC and boxing. First, let's do UFC. My Masvidal versus Usman recap. I watched that fight. I was going for Masvidal, but he lost. Honestly, you have to respect Usman because I understand if fighters, have styles that might not be attractive for the fans, but it wins them fights. We've seen Adesanya do it with Romero. We've seen Mayweather. He's done it practically the second half of his boxing career. The styles win fights, to be honest, whether the styles are liked by the fans or not. And I have to give Usman maximum respect for that. And I have to give Masvidal ultimate respect for that because he took the fight on 6 days' notice. 6 days' notice, guys. So I feel Masvidal is deserving of a rematch, full unbiased. He deserves it, and hopefully Usman could give it to him. And hopefully this time the BMF title is on the line for Masvidal, and that championship title is on the line for Usman. We'll see. Next up, we got boxing. Canelo versus Golovkin 3, targeted for 2021. You know what? I don't like this. I don't want to see Golovkin robbed the 3rd time. But if it does happen, the only way, and I've said this multiple videos already, guys, the only way Golovkin wins if he knocks down or knocks out Canelo. If it goes to the cards, decision, my bad, it's always gonna go and be in Canelo's favor. That's the only way I see it. I'm sorry, but that's just the way I see it, and it's disappointing because I'm a big Golovkin fan, but that's just the way I see it. That's pretty much it, guys. I want to thank you guys for your support. Love y'all, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much. My last video, we were at 115 subscribers, but we saw a growth of 6 subscribers. Now we're at 121 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate every single one of you that you know, supports me, watches my channel. You know, I appreciate you guys so much, and I can't wait to start a very good community on this channel. And like, I can't wait, you know. I can't wait for the meme pages to come out about me and all that stuff, you know, all those type of stuff. But love y'all. Joya Sports Network out with 121 subscribers. Thank you so much. Peace.